folks, welcome back. It's John Pettipas. It's 1 minute past 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning, the 10th day of June. I was over at the house eating breakfast, watching the business news out of New York, and the headline went across the bottom. Proponents of the Keystone XL pipeline withdraw the proposal, the project. And they've worked on that, and they spent hundreds of millions on it, not tens of millions, hundreds of millions in engineering and so on. It might be upwards towards whatever, closer to billions and hundreds of millions. It's a very substantial amount of money on a very legitimate project. And let me tell you, it's a sad day for Canada. It's a sad day for the United States. It's a sad day for, and I hate negative stuff, Cape Bretoners that would have worked on the project. It's a sad day for Nova Scotians that would have been working on the project. It's a sad day for the wonderful Newfoundlanders that would have been working on the project. So all Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, all these three local provinces and the United States and Canada. Think about it. Think what this means. This would be like in the late 1860s, early 1870s, John A. Macdonald withdrawn the Intercolonial Railroad. So it never extended to Atlantic Canada, Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI. This would be like Louis Saint-Laurent in the 50s, or John Diefenbaker, or Lester B. Pearson saying, no, we're going to stop the Trans-Canada Highway at Eastern Ontario. It's not going to go into the Bell Province, Quebec, or New Brunswick, or Nova Scotia, onward to Newfoundland. Okay? This is wrong, and it all got company Trans-Canada Pipeline apparently has withdrawn the project, but that is hellish. And that's going to come back to bite us. You can mark my word. This is John Pettipas, just after 11 o'clock in the morning. Nova Scotia time, Atlantic Canada time, Eastern Atlantic Canada time, Atlantic time, not Eastern Atlantic. And this will come back to bite us. John McCain said in the 2008 election campaign, Senator John McCain, he said that countries that don't necessarily like us. President Trump was a huge proponent of it, and still is. I'm certain when he's back in power in 3 years and 4 months plus or so, it'll be revived. But in the meantime, it's delayed, and it's just wrong. It goes back to people, these environmentalists, this curly-headed pot push up in Ottawa, one Justin Trudeau, Sleepy Joe. Wake up, Joe! Sleepy Joe! Calamity Camilla from California! Doesn't even go and see the southern border, but she's out there gavelanting down in Central America. Okay? She doesn't even go and see the southern border. Anyway, this will come back to bite us. Energy independence. Mother of God, the people of Alberta, the people in the oil sands, the people in the gas fields, the people in the conventional oil wells, the people all through the system. If we had, take now here in Nova Scotia, if somebody came and they didn't want to have ships coming to the ports, and we couldn't get stuff in or out, couldn't get our aggregate out, or couldn't get coal in, or gypsum out, or fish out, or manufactured goods through ports, we'd be up in arms. You're denying these people the right to get their product to market. That's all a pipeline is. It's got to go from point A to point B. It can go by truck, which is very expensive, more dangerous because it's trucks on the highway interacting with commercial traffic, with the domestic traffic, consumer traffic. There you go by rail. It's not as expensive as truck, but again, subject to rail, and it's more costly. Or go by a pipeline. Mother of God, they're monitored, they're safe, they're reliable, and they've been used for years. There's not a there's not an individual this morning that will have got up and enjoyed the benefits of electricity or food or plastic or anything that hasn't got from point A to point B at one of those things, their food, electricity, transportation, or some product that they've used this morning, that hasn't come in contact with a hydrocarbon. Liquefied propane gas, natural gas, diesel, gasoline, jet fuel. Where those that condemn the hydrocarbon industry are hypocrites. Hypocrites with a capital H, so big you can see it from the International Space Station, or the station these space tours we're going to do. You won't need a magnifying glass or a telescope to see it. You'll just see it. Okay, they're hypocrites. We need pipelines. Alberta, as a province, has every right to get its product in international markets. And the United States needs the product. Okay, it's a hell of a lot better to get it from Canada than it is to get it from the Middle East or Venezuela or wherever. Okay, it's a sad day for North America. This is the title of mine: Keystone XL Pipeline Withdrawal, a sad day for North America. Every province in Canada and every state in the Union. It's John Pettipas. I hate negativity, but I can't put a positive spin in this here one. And so with that, share this video around, promote a discussion. It's been discussed so much, but when election called and midterm elections in the United States were going to be November 1st, 2021, remember what Sleepy Joe and Calamity Camilla, that's not Calamity Camilla, Calamity Camilla from California. And remember your governments here. There's federal election coming up in this country later this year. Remember where these parties stand or don't stand. Whether they have backbone or lack backbone. With that, it's John Pettipas. Press the subscribe button. Share the video far and wide. I got to wrap this up. It's almost 9.5 minutes past 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning, the 10th day of June. Thank you very much. And I thank the oil workers. Share this around. And I thank the people that have worked on this project and the men and women that work all across this country, these countries, to keep the economy going. We need homegrown domestic energy. I'm going to end on this. Homegrown domestic energy. Home produced. All the best. God bless. Thank you. Bye for now.